Morning everybody, Andy from Snow Camp Shore here in Kaprun, walking the dog. She's going to be 15 tomorrow. I'm very surprised she's still here. Wasn't sure she was going to make it through the summer, but she did. And she seems to be good again. So yeah, now, have a little cheeky look at this everybody. As you can see, we've had a fair bit of snow overnight. So this is looking towards the glacier. Then as we come around, you get the top of the Maiskog has had some snow in it. And in a second, I'll be able to show you over to Zellamzee, who's also had some snow in it. So last night, the first real snow since the start of October. Obviously, we have been open since the 11th of October, and the conditions apparently are very good, but I've not been up there as yet. But it looks like we're getting some more on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then that should do us quite well moving into November, when a lot of the courses start to happen. There are some things running up on the glacier already, but the majority of that's going to be starting in November. Next weekend is a holiday weekend, so it'll probably be quite busy given the snow conditions. Okay, so looking over towards Zell, the clouds just come down, so you can't really see a great deal. A moment ago you could see the top of Schmitten, top of the Arite station. I wouldn't expect the snow to last too long up there, not that much has fallen on the top of Schmitten, but as we say, more snow coming next week. Obviously this is the first live of the season. A lot of people have been asking if I've been skiing yet, which I haven't, and there are many different reasons for that. One, I've been working on my fitness after a very lazy summer. Also been having some things done to my apartment where I needed to be there to keep an eye on the people doing it. And also the dog was not too well, and then was supposed to have an operation, then wasn't going to have an operation. And now seems to be okay again. So yeah, many different reasons I've not been skiing. Obviously we've been keeping the podcasts coming, and we've been keeping all of the other stuff coming prior to our first camp on the 29th of November. Looking behind me, you can see the snow over the far end of the lake in Zell. Okay, I will hopefully, if this cloud lifts, show you the top of Schmittenau as well. But yeah, our first camp is the 29th of November for that first December week. A couple of groups skiing so far. If you're interested in that, then you know what to do. Just drop us a message. Our January camp is absolutely massive this year. 31 people already booked on. I guess we're going to get that to around 40. Then we're off to the Dolomites, where we now have to wear a helmet, which we do anyway. But then I don't know if you've seen all of the other updates about the Dolomites. You're not allowed to have been drinking, which is a good rule if you ask me. You can't eat in a lift. You can't even pull out your Snickers and eat it in a lift anymore without getting fined. And what was the other thing? Oh, you have to have third-party liability insurance, which I think pretty much any holiday skier has as part of their holiday insurance. But if you are going off to Italy, or if you're coming to Italy with us, there is 16 of you, then just bear these things in mind. I know we all wear helmets on our camps. That insurance is obviously going to be important. The drinking, none of us really drink at lunchtime, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for us. But the insurance, and we've got to be careful we don't eat anything on the lifts. So yeah, I'll give you another quick look at the glacier, folks, for those of you who've just tuned in. There it is. Very, very snowy after last night's snow. Absolutely hammered it down in the village. Very, very wet. The snow on the Maiskog has come down to about 1700 meters, so quite low. It's about, I'd say it's about 6 degrees in the village now. The sun is going to come out, so it's going to warm up a little bit. That cloud is still covering the top of Schmitten, so I can't show you that. But that, as I say, first significant snowfall since beginning of October. We opened on the 11th of October. Conditions up there are quite good, although limited slopes open as always. You've got your race teams up there training, taking up most of the area, and then all of the other courses start in November. I think most likely I'll be up end of next week, possibly the week later. I definitely have to be up there from the 16th onwards. I am doing some work with the PSIE, Professional Ski Instructors of Europe, near the end of November. And then, as we said, we go into our first camp on the 29th. In and around that, we've got our private lessons as well that we'll be conducting. And then obviously once Christmas comes, then obviously busy time, lots of people booked up for Christmas already, and with this early snow, Christmas on the glacier is going to be fantastic. Let's hope the temperature drops and we get a bit more down here. Still very early though, remember, what are we on, the 23rd, 24th of October, very early to be seeing snow in the village. The first I can remember in the last 14 years was the 5th of October. We had a lot of snow in the village. That was an extremely good start to the season. Again, that melted in a few days. Obviously, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello in the comments. If you've got any questions, then let me know. Johnny Tash is saying, looking out my window, I have no idea what DKW means, Johnny. In Zell, snow level about 1,200 metres. Looking out my window, yeah, I don't know what DKW means, but basically Johnny is saying snow down to 1,200 metres, which is a little bit lower than I've said on the Maiskog, which I think is about 1,600 metres, but different valley, different weather pattern. Thanks for that, Johnny. So yeah, everybody else, don't forget, comment below, tell me where you're watching from, tell me if you're watching on repeat, because most of you probably will, because always a surprise when we start the first live of the season, no one's expecting it. We probably will go live once the season gets up and running most Sundays from the lift, live from the lift. Just give me 1 second, I need to deposit a dog poo in a dog poo bin. Hello, Mark Usher in Ireland. How are you? So, dog walks nearly over, folks. I'll show you the dog one more time just in case she don't make it past her 15th birthday tomorrow, because there's always a chance. 105 years, that is. She ain't had a letter off the king, which I thought she would have had. Maybe it's gone to her UK address, who knows. Rob Puljic watching in Australia. Good to see the lives are back. Yes, back. I've been contemplating doing a live for a while, Rob, but I didn't really have anything to show you. But now the snow's come, then I can show you the snow. So there we go, folks. Andy for Snow Camps Europe. Let's take the dog home and then go to the gym and work on this fitness for the season. Saying, comments below, questions below, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't, because the snow reports will be starting very soon. And we'll catch you on the next live, whenever it happens to be. Bye for now, everybody. Hello, Lee Clark. Happy birthday, the dog from sunny Wales. Catch you all later. Bye for now.